You've probably heard people say, be a lone wolf. They talk about the strength of going solo, relying only on yourself to conquer challenges. But what if I told you that this approach doesn't always work? In fact, it can lead to isolation and missed opportunities. Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of Suzune Horikita, from Classroom of the Elite, exploring how she evolved from a cold perfectionist to a compassionate and effective leader. Let's set the scene with a character profile of Suzune Horikita. Suzune Horikita is first introduced as a first-year student. From the moment she steps into the classroom, it's clear that Suzune is different. Name Suzune Horikita, Class 1D, personality traits. Introverted, prefers solitude, rarely engages in social activities, and keeps to herself. Highly intelligent, excels academically, consistently achieving top grades. Perfectionist, sets extremely high standards for herself and is relentlessly driven to achieve her goals. Competitive, determined to reach Class A, driven by the desire to prove herself, especially to her brother, Manabu Horikita, who is already in Class A. Cold and blunt, often comes across as icy and unapproachable, believing that emotions are a weakness. Judgmental, tends to look down on those she deems less competent and struggles to empathize with others. Suzune's reserved nature and sharp intellect make her a formidable presence in the classroom. She rarely initiates conversations and maintains a physical and emotional distance from her peers. This isolation is not just a preference but a strategic choice. Suzune believes she can achieve her goals more efficiently on her own. Suzune's demeanor is often icy and blunt, making it difficult for her to form connections. She believes emotions are a distraction from her goals and avoids showing vulnerability. This perception shapes her interactions, making her seem unapproachable and reinforcing her solitary existence. But what happens when this lone wolf realizes that she cannot achieve her goals alone? How does Suzune Horikita evolve from an isolated perfectionist into a respected and empathetic leader? Stay with us as we explore her incredible journey of self-discovery and transformation. Suzune Horikita starts her journey as a complex character, defined by her introversion, competitiveness, and seemingly cold demeanor. But as the series progresses, we witness a profound transformation. Let's explore her initial characterization and how she evolves over time. Suzune Horikita begins as a solitary figure, preferring to work alone. Her focus on academic excellence is unwavering, and she distances herself from her classmates. Her reserved nature is evident. She rarely initiates conversations, avoids group activities, and maintains a physical and emotional distance from her peers. This isolation is a strategic choice. She believes she can achieve her goals more efficiently on her own. Horikita's drive for perfection is relentless. She sets extremely high standards for herself and is determined to reach Class A, motivated by the desire to prove herself, especially to her brother, Manabu Horikita, who is already in Class A. More about him later. Suzune's demeanor is often icy and blunt, making it difficult for her to form connections. She believes emotions are a weakness and avoids showing vulnerability. This perception shapes her interactions, making her seem unapproachable. Her judgmental attitude further isolates her. She looks down on those she deems less competent and struggles to empathize with others. This lack of empathy and her rational, calculated decisions reinforce her solitary existence. But what exactly drives Suzune to be so isolated and perfectionistic? Let's delve deeper into the factors shaping her initial personality. Her sibling dynamic with her brother is crucial in understanding her character. Manabu's success exerts immense pressure on Suzune, fueling her competitive spirit. She measures her worth through academic achievements and views her classmates as rivals rather than allies. Suzune's introversion is not just a personal choice, it's a defense mechanism. Having faced pressure from her high-achieving brother, Manabu, she feels compelled to prove her worth through academic success. This relentless drive often leaves her feeling disconnected from her peers. At the beginning of the series, Suzune believes that relying on others is a sign of weakness. This belief manifests in her solitary study habits and her reluctance to engage in social activities. She's often seen sitting alone, immersed in her books, completely oblivious to the camaraderie around her. This intense focus on her studies is a double-edged sword. While it allows her to excel academically, it also isolates her from her classmates. Suzune's competitiveness is fueled by her desire to match or surpass her brother's achievements, and this often puts her at odds with her peers, whom she views as obstacles rather than potential allies. Her cold demeanor is another layer of her defense mechanism. By maintaining an icy and blunt exterior, Suzune protects herself from the potential pain of forming close relationships. She believes that emotions are a distraction from her goals, and that showing vulnerability could undermine her authority and effectiveness. However, significant events, such as the survival test on the uninhabited island, challenge Suzune's approach. She learns the importance of teamwork and begins to understand that she cannot achieve her goals alone. Her interactions with Kiyotaka Ayano-koji and others start to influence her. She begins to empathize with her peers and recognize their strengths, slowly softening her harsh judgments. By the later stages of the series, Suzune evolves into a more effective and compassionate leader. She balances her logical approach with empathy, earning the respect of her classmates. Her journey from a cold, solitary perfectionist to a respected and empathetic leader is a testament to her character development. Suzune Horikita's story highlights the complexities of personal growth and the impact of social interactions. By the end of the series, Suzune's evolution is evident. She becomes more open to others' ideas and starts to value empathy and emotional intelligence as crucial components of effective leadership. This growth not only helps her form better relationships with her classmates, but also also makes her a more balanced and respected leader. Suzune Horikita's character arc is a compelling narrative of personal growth. It highlights the challenges of balancing personal ambition with the need for social connection and empathy. Her story is a reminder that true strength lies in the ability to evolve and adapt, both in our goals and our interactions with others. Suzune Horikita's transformation is one of the most compelling aspects of Classroom of the Elite. Her evolution teaches us that true strength lies not just in individual excellence, but in understanding, empathy, and collaboration. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Suzune Horikita's character development. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite characters.